There's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
How dare you! This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till
Riding in.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle, were it possible.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite no nice, juicy pieces.
What should I do? I do hope not befalls Luke.
Perhaps you've a moment.
It's you again. What are you doing now?
I'll be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know.
Medicine? Medicine! 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 Now! Now! Now!
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone? Oh.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing...
Mayhaps would serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Right you are.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room? I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this as well? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw afore coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest town. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in Rest Town.
Right you are.
You're back. Pray, tell me, these look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead?
What should I do? It's so dull when there's
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too. Aye, that Lady Eleanor.
Elena? Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there. And once I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall. As I recall, the abbot two shared a few whispered words, and I heard them. As I recall, the two
I can make no sense of this.
We have only to be getting home.
Would that I could spend all day.
Not live forever.
I'm not accustomed to speaking with strangers in the street. Good day to you, sir.
Such quietude is a blessing. Take it easy today. Mind, they're acting up.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your... A moment's prayer.
Leave off.
It's this way.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Well met.
Looking to hope to see you again.
You looking to... Leave off.
Oh, what does this say?
Now you know you can leave me in peace.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking on a new adventure.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your So the acting chief of Melv was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk to lay claim to the village territory. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Deeza's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? So the act, however, is there aught else you... 'Tis no simple... Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that...
Over here, if you please.
You came to see me?
I shall come at once, Arisen.
Quite the predicament.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir.
I'll not indulge.
I would appreciate your...
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Now be sure.
I cannot permit you to... When does my watch advise our best there might be? Such quiet.
'Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Do with a decent supper. Couldn't hurt to put my feet a moment.
Nary a new thing.
Work done gracelessly.
I didn't sleep a
Work
wink
done
last
poorly.
night.
Would that all my days...
Another ale can't... 'Twouldn't do.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
The occasion dem... I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. Where to now? Such quietude. Silence cultivates wisdom. Such cheap drink.
Could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome.
It puts me in a contemplative mood.
Could earn a decent wage if I find myself a patron.
Much to do. Would that I had a helping hand.
Oh,
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I'll make a living if I get myself in it. Right at last.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Put me in the right state when I saw the door unguarded. Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. It's not as if we let thieves wander around the palace, eh?
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to the Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I blundered and nearly tipped the contents out onto the floor. You should have heard the chiding Allard gave me. He was so furious, you'd think I'd killed someone. Mark my words, there's more to that package than meets the eye.
You ought to be more prudent. You know the fate of a wagging tongue. 'Tis off for the best that we shut our eyes to the goings-on of the palace. You would do well to remember that.
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
Who are you supposed...
I'm in fine health today. So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Makes me itch to cause a stir.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Quickly now! Our master beckons! Understood.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilt between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. So the acting chief of Mel, however, I've heard no... It may well be that she... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Pray inform... Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget.
Could you come over here? Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here. What's it all doing?
This gloom has an eerie cast.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude. If I were you, I would tread lightly around the Queen Regent. You've a decent head on the... You've a decent head...
Jump on, and I'll launch you into the sky.
I don't know what to do.
Nary a tale to that. Oh no. Suppose I can.
Might have what to do. Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we see.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you... That's all right.
Time to be heading home. When does my one must take pride in charge?
Then I shall remain by your side.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Wolves, if I've ever seen them. I doubt ice will be of any use against it. I will protect you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Hold the enemy!
Plenty.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Might I interest you in my humble ways?
hope this... Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Not bad. Well said.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Not save our
There are one or two places of interest here. Air Master! Parties!
We have no need for exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Most effective!
Let my magic grant you an elemental wound. That was superb, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. We've an opening. Focus your attacks. I will protect you. One of us is your friend.
Hitting these creatures is the surest means to ward against their foul spit. Feast your eyes on me!
Where you place your feet, a sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. We'll take our lesson.
You know, if we adjust our aim a bit, we could break them a tusk. Top it quite valuable.
And what good will that do us if we don't survive? We must sneak focus.
Never fear. I am here.
It is the symbol. This strategy is our foe most of us. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike here it recovers. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory. The magic you bestowed have faded. foe is nigh unstoppable when 'tis wrong. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper. How are we meant to attack it without killing it?
It's pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
Best be on your guard. A monster might be still... us as we speak.
You have my support.
Ah, a material. Useful things there.
Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. We are to retreat, then? Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Tis as you say.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. If I might be so bold, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us all to views.
Why don't we go take a look? God, all you want. Won't make a difference when I grapple, you see?
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a minute. The Arisen turns blue and cold. My magic, use your weapon, the fury of the elements. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Could you come over here? Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right. Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking, and when in doubt, I shall hold my tongue.
I dare say I've
Let
accomplished...
us work together to honour the Arisen's trust. Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
At last. I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Be ready! Our foes are armed!
Stay away from me.
Save it, cuz. Let's not be bothering.
You fond of those guys? Keep them to yourself.
Come on then. Let's dance.
Seems you're... I shan't let them harm you. Well fought, Arisen.
People like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
I shan't let you get away. You!
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. My protection.
I just strength. Let's get down we can reach.
You are right, of course. I shall stay. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
Not for going alone. I'm here to aid you.
My thanks. Let my magic grant you the mental room.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Where the Saurians?
Our foe abhors the cold. We'll want to use ice against it.
You're sorry. Do try not to catch cold. Go back, and I'll repeat you with my magic. Wait.
Master, if ever your pack grows...
I see a spot where we might mine ore, just yonder.
Ore is heavy, but well worth its weight.
What luck! 'Tis a chest! If I might have my say, had you noticed? Each and every pawn here is a beastren.
'Tis of little import. We shall serve the Arisen faithfully, no matter our race.